Hi, Frank Charon. Welcome to my speakeasy. Be careful what you say in my establishment. You never know who might be listening.
Frank Charon, citizen of Grand City, carries with him the conviction to right wrongs and help the weak. To the criminals of the city, Frank Charon is better known as the Ferryman, a ghostly avenger guided by the spirits of the underworld, wielding preternatural powers. Relentlessly pursued by the tenacious Detective Reeves and his rookie partner, the Ferryman must evade both the police and his enemies alike. Frank's speakeasy aids his nocturnal crime-fighting activities and allows him access to Grand City's criminal underground. Tonight's episode, Curse of the Windiju. Tonight's episode begins at the speakeasy. While Frank and his barkeep Miles entertain a large patronage, Charon notices a foreign stranger glaring at him.
Say, Miles, notice anybody out of place near the front door there?
Out of place?
Yeah, out of place.
No, sir.
Miles, there's an Indian standing by the front door. Don't you see him?
An Indian?
That's right, an Indian. Dark skin, black hair, tattoos. The fella's wearing nothing but a loincloth, for Christ's sakes.
A loincloth? Are you feeling alright, Daddy-o? I see nothing but a few old fades and fedoras, over yonder, and folks just having themselves a good old time.
Is that right? In that case, the Indian's here for the Ferryman.
How's that, boss?
Never mind me, Miles. Do me a favor, though. A gentleman named Paper Chase is paying us a visit this evening. He's our new contact for bootleg gin. There's a sample barrel of said gin in the back. Roll it on up front here, please.
Sure thing. But can you do me a favor, too?
What's that?
Drink this. It's water. You're looking zazzled, Mr. Frank.
That's just the ticket, Miles. Thank you.
Be right back.
Okay. Now to deal with you. Who are you? What do you want?
Pride of Grand City will be its doom. Once the seeds of the Windiju have been planted, a new dawn will come.
Frank Charon. Frank Charon. Charon. Hey, Mr. Charon.
What?
You all right, old man? What were you staring at so intently like that for? You look like you were in a trance.
Just thinking about the pride of Grand City.
Oh, is that it?
How do you do, Paper Chase?
Oh, fine. It looks awfully crowded in here this evening.
Yes, well...
Excuse me, Mr. Charon. Gin's here.
Perfect. Stan Paper Chase, this is my head barkeep, Miles.
How do you do, Mr. Paper Chase?
How do you do, Mr. Miles?
And who's this lovely flapper gal on your arm?
This is Anita Blackwell, my fiance. Darling, this is Mr. Charon, my new favorite client.
How do you do, Miss Blackwell?
Charmed, Mr. Charon. You sure got a hot joint here. It's so hip to the jive.
I'm not so keen on my lingo, Miss Blackwell, but thank you. How about some drinks?
Oh, yes. May I have a gin Ricky? Give my beau here a Southside Miles.
Handle that, Miles.
Do you have any matches, Mr. Charon?
Yes. Let me see here. Somewhere here in my jacket.
Always come prepared, Frank. That's what I say. You never know when you might just need some firepower. Here's that light, doll.
Oh, baby, what would I do without you?
Couldn't agree more. Anyway, let me find us a table and we can talk business, Paper Chase. Right this way.
Hey, Mr. Frank?
Hold on, you two lovebirds. What is it, Miles?
Now show how to make those drinks Miss Blackwell asked for. Too fancy for my blood.
Paper Chase is a gin man, right? Just fix them good with lime juice and sugar cubes. Be creative, Miles. Oh, and lots of ice.
Sure thing, Daddy-o.
Alright, come this way, Paper Chase.
After a bit of small talk, some laughs, and their first round of drinks, the charismatic smuggler and speakeasy proprietor get down to business.
Now then, I just wanted to touch base with you about next week's delivery at the airfield.
Everything's running smooth. I run a lot of my import-export business from this spot. No need to worry, Mr. Charon. I'll bring 5 barrels for you. How does that sound?
Very good, Paper Chase. I also heard from a little bird that you also deal in firearms. Come across any dynamite?
Dynamite? Of course. I sold some to a sheik in the Middle East last month. Why? Do you need some? Do you need some dynamite? Got a good price on dynamite.
I never know when you might need some firepower.
Boy, come prepared. Now you're catching on. How about that? In that case, the dynamite will be in a 6 barrel with a trap door. 5 barrels, 6 barrels. Okay?
Perfect. Now, tell me, Miss Blackwell, your name, it sounds so familiar.
Oh, yeah? Couldn't imagine why.
Well, Frank, she is quite the little socialite of Grand City. That's how she caught my eye.
Oh, no, not this story again.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right, Frank, I was flying my little plane above Grand City one afternoon when Anita here nearly killed me with her beauty.
Is that right?
Those crimson lips and whatever black dress she was wearing, Frank, I nearly crashed into the Emerald Grove.
No kidding. For some reason, I recall your name in a paper, Miss Blackwell, a few years back.
Maybe we should take her.
That's it, Taylor. The fella's name was Taylor. Lorne Taylor. They called him the Lord in the war. Shot down 56 enemy planes, I recall reading.
It was 60, actually.
That flyboy was trying to cross the Atlantic last time I heard. They found his plane floating across the pond a few months later, though.
His plane was not found floating. It wasn't found at all. Nobody knows what happened.
Yes, truly a shame. A lot can happen in 3 years, though. Prohibition, Great War, new love.
Ain't that the truth?
Here's your drinks, folk.
Oh, yes.
It's one hell of a Southside, Miles.
Thank you, Mr. Miles.
Impeccable timing, Miles. Forgive me, too. I didn't mean to bring up the past. It's none of my business.
Water under the bridge, Frank. In fact, I propose a toast
Oh, yes?
to our new partnership in these dry times, Frank. And to us, Anita. May our wedding this spring be as ritzy as you're hoping for. I love you, baby.
Cheers.
The next evening, we come across 2 controlmen smoking and playing cards in a tiny office that serves as the airport for Grand City.
It's 1:45 to Booth. Are we really going to wait around this airfield another 15 minutes?
You have to, Clifton. That's the shift, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Now how about another game of gin, old man?
Alright. I'll take that action. 15 minutes is just enough to beat you again. Cigarette?
Hey, don't mind if I do.
Jeez, it's raining cats and dogs out there. Hope no one in the Ark come around soon.
Now, thanks for the cigarette, old man.
You know, I don't like nights like these. Call me superstitious, but nights like these aren't worth staying up for.
Oh, yeah? Why's that, Cliff?
Bad things start on nights like these.
Bourgeois, lay off and shuffle the deck.
Hey, do you hear that?
Hear what?
Kill that radio for a spell, Booth. Do you hear that? Listen.
It's,
Is that what I think it is?
this hour. Who in the hell is coming in for a landing at this hour? Check through those blinds there.
Look, there it is. There it is.
Well, I'll be damned. An aeroplane coming in for a landing at midnight. Who the hell does that?
Look at it, Booth. That airplane's a beast. There's enough room on that thing for 10 people.
Like Lucifer falling from the heavens. All right, get your coat and boots on.
What? I ain't going out there. Forget it.
Look, that airplane's coming in for a landing whether we like it or not. Our job is to check in with the pilot. Now grow up, man, and get your coat on.
I got a bad feeling, Booth. Hey, wait a minute. I recognize that plane. Oh, Christ! No, No.
No.
Lock the door, Booth. That's Lord Taylor's airplane. What was it called? Pride something.
Lord Taylor and the Pride of Grand City? That ain't the plane. No way, no how.
Swear on my mother's grave, Booth. Look, that thing is more beat up than a tin can being kicked around the schoolyard.
It ain't in good shape, I'll give you that, but that's no proof that it's Lord Taylor back from the dead. Now, come on!
Oh, here goes nothing.
Oh, look at the size of it. Never seen a plane that big before.
Look, the side door is opening. Jeepers, it's him! It's him, Booth!
I'll be damned. That is Lord Taylor, you were right. Thank God the press is gonna be in a panic over this come sunrise. Come on, let's go and welcome them back. You there! Hello! Hello! Are you the famous aviator, Lord Taylor?
Aye, home at last. We're home at last.
We're home at last?
Forgive me, sir, but do you need help unloading any cargo? I know you've been missing for 3 years, but it's my duty to ask.
Aye, there are 3 coffins that need unloading.
Coffins? Pardon me, Lord, but what's with the bodies?
3 other men helped me fly this plane when it went down 3 years ago, son. I wanted to see that they got back to their families. Is that a problem?
No.
That's very admirable, sir.
Now, is there a telephone in that office down there? Got some calls to make.
Yes, sir, of course.
Holy smokes. What's that aircraft docked at the end of the field there?
Oh, that there. That is a Zeppelin brought back from the Great War, Mr. Taylor.
Zeppelin, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
It's big. Filled with helium, right?
No, hydrogen. Tell you, Taylor, if one of those things ever caught fire, well, I wouldn't want to be around to see what happens next.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. It's good to be back.
Yes, sir.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he just walked into the office. Why?
He brought back bodies?
Yeah, that's what he said. Come on now. Help me move these coffins, Clifton.
The next morning, reporter Ralph Bigguns is called in early at the Daily Sun for an exclusive interview with Lord Taylor.
How do you do? Mr. Taylor, I'm Ralph Bigguns.
How do you do?
Fine. I'll be conducting the interview you requested from the Daily Sun to commemorate your miraculous return.
That's correct.
Before we get started, Mr. Taylor, on behalf of the Daily Sun and Grand City, welcome home, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Biggin. My rationale behind this interview was to get it over with as soon as possible.
And why is that, Mr. Taylor?
I want to enjoy some privacy and anonymity at this point in my life. I need to attend to my affairs and should not like to be bothered any further by those people, and I do beg pardon, in your profession.
No offense taken, Taylor. If I may now, can you take me back to the night you left Grand City in your attempt to traverse the Atlantic? What happened? In your own words.
My crew and I departed around 7 p.m. on June 20th, 1919. It was a dark and unusually foggy night. After a few hours in the sky, we somehow got off course. When we finally got our bearings, we found ourselves flying near the coast of Bermuda.
Bermuda, eh? Strange. Very strange.
Yes. And then one of our propellers on the left wing shut down unexplainably. That's when the aeroplane started a horrifying descent. My crew perished in the crash.
My superiors have informed me you brought their bodies back?
I couldn't leave them on the uncharted island where we all washed ashore upon.
So you're on this island for 3 years, 3 dead bodies. How do you manage to survive? Better yet, how did you get your airplane back in the air and return to Grand City alone?
Well, there were natives on the island. Called themselves the Windiju. They taught me to be humble through their modest way of life. This allowed me time to figure out the problem with the pride of Grand City.
Problem with the pride of Grand City. Oh, you mean the airplane. That's the name of the airplane.
That's correct. And we corrected the problem.
I see. And could you give me the spelling of Windiju? Pretty funny name there.
God, it is you, Lord!
Anita!
I had heard a rumor going around town you'd come back. I had to come here and see it with my own eyes.
You're the only thing that kept me going, Anita. Every year I thought to myself, one more year and we'll be together.
Nothing like a welcome home from the girl who's been waiting for you, huh, Taylor?
Mr. Bigguns, please excuse us. This lady, Anita Blackwell, is my fiancée. I haven't seen her in 3 years.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you.
There. We're finally alone together after so long. Come here, I want to hold you. Well, what's the matter, Anita? I can't hold the love of my life in my arms?
Lorne, it's just been so long. I've spent so many nights trying to convince myself that you were gone. And then, one night, there's someone else now, you see. I'm sorry, Lorne.
What's his name, Anita?
Lorne?
What's his name? Because whoever he is, he couldn't love you as much as I did.
Paper Chase. His name is Stan Paper Chase. I'm sorry, Lorne. I have to go now. You're a proud son of Grand City. So many people are going to be happy to hear your story. I'll always love you, but my heart belongs to Paper Chase now.
Please, don't go, Anita. Don't give up on us. I haven't.
Maybe you should. Goodbye, Lorne Taylor.
Anita! Anita!
You take care of yourself now, you hear?
Everything all right, Taylor? You know, I can take a rain check on the rest of the interview today.
A rain check. Mr. Bigguns, this story has only just begun.
Later that night, we come across Frank Charon, waiting at the airfield for Paper Chase to deliver. Unbeknownst to Paper Chase, the whole exchange is a sting set up by Detective Reeves and the Rookie to arrest the charismatic smuggler.
Hiya, Frankie.
Hey, Mr. Charon.
Evening, detectives.
Finally gonna take this crook, Paper Chase, down for good.
Yeah, sure thing. I don't think he suspects in the slightest that our gin deal has all been a ruse. I've kept him completely in the dark about this whole thing.
It's the only way I could have arrested him. He's a dangerous man, that Paper Chase. Heard he deals in dynamite and tobacco, too. Alright, this airplane coming down looks promising. Might be our boy now.
Alright. What's the play, detective?
As soon as he asks for the dough, the Rookie and I will spring out.
Yeah, like this.
Okay. Look, you know, Reeves, my reputation among these bootleg smugglers might get sketchy after this. I mean, the brown you come and drink at the speakeasy, it doesn't come through any cleaner ways than men like Paper Chase. If they start avoiding me, I'll have to work with the gangsters, and that's a headache.
I understand, Frank. But this is the Commissioner's assignment. Can't seem to bag the ferryman for him, so thought I'd deliver on this, John. Plus, his gin ain't that good.
I suppose I've had better. Okay, the plane's coming in for a landing. Better make like a log, detectives.
Alright, just stick to the plan, Frank. We'll be behind these crates to the right of that hangar here.
Sure thing.
Oh, greetings, Sharon.
How do you do, Paper Chase?
Been waiting here long?
No, not really. Is that your plane? She's a beaut.
Yes, she is, ain't she? Now then, there's 6 barrels on board. The one marked in red is yours. If you got the door, I can start unloading. What do you say, Frank?
As a matter of fact...
Alright, freeze, Paper Chase! This is an arrest. You're surrounded by Grand City's finest.
Grand City's finest. What is this, Frank? You double-crossing me? I thought we were partners in this.
Don't you dare take that gun out of your coat, Paper Chase. I got no problem taking you in alive. Or dead.
Hey, what's that noise?
Paper Chase's boys! Get out of here, Frank!
Hey, what are you talking about? I ain't got no boys!
Take cover. Reeves.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Rookie, go tail him.
I don't think that was anybody working with Paper Chase, Reeves. He never said anything about backup.
You might be right about that. Looked like that was intended for all of us. Now come on, we'll get you back to the speakeasy.
It's alright, I'll have Miles pick me up. Can I keep one barrel of the contraband, though?
Take one barrel. I'll say it was destroyed in the gunfight, or something. I gotta take the rest as evidence to Gutter.
Look, Reeves, I know you're the detective, but I got a feeling whatever just happened isn't over.
Yeah, not by a long shot.
Look, I tried catching him, Reeves, but Paper Chase got away.
Telephone me if Paper Chase contacts you. I'll check on you later this week.
Alright, we'll see you, Mr. Charon. Bye, fellas. I know just which barrel to take, too.
The next afternoon, Anita Blackwell dines at the Emerald Room with her fugitive fiance, Stan Paperchase, who is now disguised following the attack he harrowingly escaped from.
I barely escaped my life last night. Somebody started spraying bullets. That's when I booked it and ran from the airfield. I spent the night at the Grand City Plaza Hotel under the name Papworth. Figured the bulls might be waiting back at your place, Anita. These were the best glider eggs the concierge could find. What? What is it, Anita? Why are you laughing at me?
So now you're wearing a fake mustache and a wig, too? Baby, you look ridiculous in that getup. Now, do you have a light for my ciggy or what?
A light? Of course. Right? Huh. This ain't my usual double-breasted jacket.
Here, let me, Anita. I've got a lighter right here.
What? What are you doing here?
Hey, who are you, fella?
Name's Taylor. That's Lorne Taylor, old sport. You must be...
Papworth. My name is Papworth. And I'd appreciate it if you mind your own beeswax. Now go screw, Taylor.
Well, you're looking a bit flush, Papeworth. How about you go pop off to the restroom and freshen up? Or maybe I should telephone the police. Tell them a wanted criminal is dining here at the Emerald Room. How about now? Feeling flush now, Paper Chase?
I'll be right back, Anita. You better be gone when I get back, Taylor. Or I'm gonna throw you out one of these windows. See how well you fly down then.
Charming fellow, Anita.
What do you want, Lorne? I thought I made my feelings perfectly clear at the Daily Sun the other morning. We're through.
Yes, you did. I'm afraid, however, I've made certain concessions to return to the city. You see, I didn't return alone.
What?
Something else came back with me from the island, Anita. Something evil.
What are you talking about, Lorne?
I'm cursed. It's the curse of the Windiju. You see, in exchange for my soul, the tribe of Indians known as the Windiju granted me life after death. In return, I have led them here. I want you by my side, as the Windiju and I leveled this city because of its pride and excess.
Out of your mind. Waiter, check, please. I've heard enough, Lorne.
Anita, look at me. We belong together. We're kindred spirits. Why can't you see all I have done to be with you?
Lorne, I'll say this once and only once. Leave me be. That fella needs to make nookie and fast.
Oh, is he gone already? Just found the perfect window to throw him out of.
Yes, dear. Do you hear that? That noise? What's that noise?
What noise? I don't hear anything.
It sounds like an airplane. Like the one you have. Small. Coming in fast.
Oh, yeah, look. There's one a couple miles out towards the east coming in over the bay.
Stan, it's getting closer to the building.
Well, I don't... Hey, everyone!
What was that? Why are you picking up the bullet?
All right, nobody move.
Ah, great. Taylor must have called in the bulls anyway.
Stand Paper Chase, you're under arrest.
Here, Anita, take these.
Bullets? But why?
Got there's some evidence, doll. One from last night, one from today.
But they both look the same, Stan. How will I be able to tell the difference?
That's the point, Anita.
Come on, you crook.
That's the point, see? They're the same bullet!
Hey, y'all. A thrilling adventure like this Ferryman episode needs an equally thrilling snack to go along for the ride. Consider POP NOLA Gourmet's Bourbon Street Bacon Gourmet Popcorn. It's a sweet New Orleans gourmet popcorn made with crispy bacon, maple caramel, and of course a shot of bourbon, baby. Visit popnolagourmet.com and order a bag online today. Use promo code Ferryman10 for a secret 10% off discount on your first bag. popnolagourmet.com. Come see what's poppin'. Now, back to the program.
The following week, Frank Charon follows an Indian apparition back to the Grand City airfield as the ferryman, where he finds reporter Ralph Bigguns snooping around the premises.
Bigguns, what are you doing here at the airfield at this time of night?
Hiya, Ferryman. Just following up on a story I've been covering. The fella I've been interviewing hasn't gotten back to me.
Who is he?
Lorne Taylor. You ever heard of him?
Yes, his name came up in a conversation a couple of weeks back. Thought he was dead.
That's what everyone thought. He's back, though. Told me, Indians saved his life.
Back, huh? Indians saved his life?
I spoke with him a week ago, but he gave me no telephone number or address to follow up with.
I see. You're here for answers?
That's right. However, this place has given me the heebie-jeebies.
How's that, Bigguns?
Well, everyone around here is walking around like zombies. Ain't themselves, you know?
Sure. Any sign of Taylor around here?
Negative, but I did find the hangar with his infamous plane. Wanna see it?
Wait, you returned to Grand City in the same plane?
Strange, right?
I should say so. Take me to the hangar so I can get a look at this devil myself.
Sure thing. Oh, wait. Look, Ferryman. There's 2 airfield employees right there.
Hi, Bigguns.
Ooga looga booga shuka booga 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 shuka.
See what I mean, Ferryman? People from Grand City don't talk like that. Something ain't Jake about them.
Yes, quite right. Now take me to the hangar.
Here it is, Ferryman.
I see.
Pride of Grand City.
That's the name of the airplane, yes. It all makes sense now.
What?
For the past couple of weeks, I've been haunted by the spirits of these Indians.
Spirits?
Yes, the Windiju. They've threatened me about how the pride of Grand City will be its doom, and how once the seeds of the Windiju have been planted, a new dawn will come.
Huh. You know, I think I'm getting to the real story now. Didn't even need to finish speaking with Taylor.
What I still can't get over is the kind of black magic it took to fly this colossal plane back.
What if?
Go on.
What if the plane never crashed?
Sure.
See, it looks beat up to us here, but still sturdy and intact. Taylor told me about a strange occurrence and how he ended up in Bermuda by means of which he didn't really know. What if the whole thing was a ruse? What if he never meant to cross the ocean, but instead meant to find the Windiju?
Crossing the ocean was just him spinning a yarn for the public? He went looking for eternal light. What about the seeds of doom?
I'm not sure. Taylor mentioned that he brought back 3 bodies with him to be buried, and there was a private funeral service earlier in the week that was off limits to the public. Seeds are buried just like bodies. Maybe there's a connection?
Did you ever get a look at the bodies, Bigguns?
Ferryman, it was a closed casket procession. The bodies had decomposed over 3 years. You don't suppose?
Yes I do. They weren't the airplane crew members' bodies at all. They must have been Windiju bodies. It explains the spirits I've been seeing in Grand City.
Okay, we're making a lot of suppositions here, Ferryman. We need more evidence to corroborate all this.
Alright, you look into your theories, Bigguns. I'll look for Taylor. We might just be able to thwart his diabolical plans after all.
Might have already found him. Look! That old Zeppelin is revving up. But it doesn't look like anybody's in the cockpit. Ferryman? Ferryman, are you okay?
There's an Indian in the window there.
An invisible Indian in the cockpit? Now there's something you don't hear every day.
He's taking the Zeppelin out.
Listen, Ferryman. If you're gonna stop Taylor, you're gonna need a barnstormer yourself.
Pilot, huh? Think I know just where to go and find Paper Chase.
Do you really really think that ship can do much damage to the city?
An hour later, Stan Paperchase awaits arraignment in a jail cell at the 8th City Precinct, where the whole station has also been put on high alert after a sighting of the ferryman on the premises.
What does that mean? Who's the ferryman?
Hey, pipe down! I'm gonna see what all the commotion's about.
Stanley Paperchase.
Jesus, what the? You're the fella the cops are looking for right now. You're
The harbinger of doom. Call me Ferryman.
Whoa, what do you want?
Your help, Paperchase. The dead tell me things, see? Things about people like you. They tell me you're a pilot.
A pilot? Me? Yeah, well, amateur.
I want you to help me stop a madman.
Alright, well then bust me out then. Not so easy, right? It's always easy to go to jail, not so easy getting out.
I'll help you escape, but under one condition.
What is it with people and conditions in this city?
Silence. My one condition is that...
Frank? Frank Sharon? You two-timing, backstabbing piece of trash. Why, I oughta...
Choose your words carefully, Stan. Now, I'm sorry about what happened, but I'm not about to write you a card about it. If you want out of here, then you work for me after this. Got it?
Fine. Now, how are we gonna blow this popsicle stand?
Always come prepared. Remember this?
You never know when you might just need some firepower.
Cover your ears.
At the first rays of dawn, and an evening spent flying around looking for Lord Taylor, the ferryman and Paperchase see a zeppelin coming out of the east. Aboard the rigid aircraft, Taylor converses with Windiju spirits.
Soon, my master, the pride of Grand City will be corrected, and the new dawn will give light to your civilization.
Learn much you have, Lord Taylor. But the dawn is coming, and the ferryman rises with the sun.
Ferryman can't stop us. We're superior. This our grand moment. Why you spoil it, He's here. I'll deal with him myself then. Stay the course towards the city.
As Lord Taylor makes his way to the top of the zeppelin, emerging from the roof, the ferryman, in a stunning display of heroics, dives from Paperchase's airplane to confront the born-again Windiju aviator. Tethered by nothing more than a rope to the charismatic smuggler's airplane, the ferryman seeks to stop Taylor before it's too late.
Ferryman!
Ground the zeppelin, Taylor. Don't ruin your reputation over this.
My reputation is what? A showman? An aviator? That Lorne Taylor died 3 years ago in a plane crash. This is what I am now.
Don't let the Windiju do this. They're evil, Taylor. Don't force me to kill both of us to save the city.
You don't know the power they possess. If you did, you would kneel before me and praise their glory.
You're not leaving me with a lot of choices.
Ferryman, there isn't much time left. In a few minutes, we're not going to be able to stop him.
Last chance, Taylor. Last chance. You can still save face. What's it going to be?
I have no choice. I am one with the Windiju now.
So be it.
What's that in your hand?
We call it dynamite here in the United States. Looks like you understand the power it possesses, too. Fall back, Paperchase!
No!
Later that afternoon, Detective Reeves describes the fiery zeppelin explosion and the demise of Lauren Taylor to Frank Sharon over drinks at the Speakeasy.
And then it blew up. We're thinking there was some sort of bomb on the Zeppelin. We may never find out, though.
What a shame. A good man died today. Here's to Lauren Taylor.
Here,
To
here.
Lauren Taylor!
Any word on Paperchase? Heard he broke out of jail. Heard the ferryman was involved.
Can you believe the nerve of that fella? Snuck into the police station and blew out with dynamite. They're both on my blacklist now.
All right, it's time to get back, Reeves.
Kid's right, Frank. We gotta hit the road. Take it easy.
Have a good one, fellas.
Mr. Frank?
What is it, Miles?
It's Paper Chase. He's out back.
Gotcha. Watch the front for me. Hi, Paper Chase.
Hey, Frank. Look, I just wanted to come by, tell you thanks. Getting me out of that jam back there.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about, eh? That's cute, Frank. That's real cute. Let me say this, though. You tell the ferryman I can get him whatever he needs whenever he needs it. Have him call the number on this card, see? Right here, these numbers. Just ask for the squawking parrot.
What?
No, scratch that. It doesn't sound dangerous enough. Oh, I got it. How about the purple zebra, Frank? What do you think? It's a good name. What do you think? Come on, look at me. Ah!
No.
Well, then you know what? When you call, ask for Arsenal. I'll know it's you.
Take another crate of dynamite if you're offering. Could also use some new pistols.
Well, I'll make that 3 crates, Frank. I'll look into pistols this week, too. Find something real nice.
How's Anita?
Oh, she's well. Still getting hitched, thinking about somewhere in Europe. Grand's just way too hot for me right now. Well, anyway, so long.
I'll be contacting you soon.
I'm counting on it, Ferryman.
We conclude tonight's episode later that evening with the ferryman digging up the bodies that Taylor had buried. As he disposes of the remains, one last Indian taunts him.
Come. Your efforts are futile. Another will come to Grand City, like Taylor.
And I'll be here waiting. In the meantime, your bones will sink to the bottom of the bay.
The next chosen one will show you no mercy and destroy the city you fight so hard to protect.
He can try.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter a life of crime, for the ferryman awaits upon the other side.